What's going on, guys? Wayne here. I just had to come on here real quick and talk about something that was been on my mind. I have not been able to sleep for feels like weeks. There's so much going on in the world, and I think this question really gets to the root of a lot of things, and it's going to rank, I think, all time up there with the most, deep philosophical questions that we can ever wrestle with as a people, and that is Animal Kingdom a half day or full day park? It's a deep one. Yeah, I don't really think that, but there are some people who really treat this question as if it's like, conflict in the Middle East. How do we handle that? I see this question all the time on forums. I saw it again yesterday, and there are so many people who are so dogmatic about Animal Kingdom is only a half-day park, or Animal Kingdom is a full-day park. And, as somebody who is a travel agent, who deals with people in all kind of walks of life, and someone who's an annual pass holder, who's at the parks all the time, I kind of see both sides here. And the question really... the answer to the question really is, it depends, right? If you've never been to Animal Kingdom, 100% Animal Kingdom is a full day park. It's a no-brainer. Unless you don't like animals, if you don't like the attractions there, I would just tell you not to go, right? If you're not into the whole vibe and atmosphere, don't waste your time or money. But if this is sort of your thing and you want to investigate it, and you're into the attractions, you like Avatar, you like Zootopia, you like Safari, 100%. If you've never been, it's a full day park. There's no doubt about it. There is so much to do. The problem is when people who go a lot, right, to them it's a half day park because they've seen these things a lot. Then they take that and then they put that on other people and they say, there's not enough there to do. That was a big one. For me, I've been to Animal Kingdom, I couldn't even tell you how many times. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a full day at Animal Kingdom. Generally speaking, when I go, it's like 4 hours. That's about, we'll get there. If it closes at 7, we'll get there about 3, looking at about 4 hours, right? On occasion, we'll get there early afternoon, maybe have dinner plans or something like that, and we'll stay longer. But that's because we've done all of these attractions dozens of times, right? But for the person who's never been, they haven't done that, right? So they're not you, you're not them. So you have to think about it in those sorts of terms. I tell clients all the time, it's like, this is your vacation. You have to understand your rhythm, what you're into, your goals, and then we can kind of go from there, right? If you haven't been to Animal Kingdom, or it's been 10 years, then there's been a lot of changes, and every time you go there, it's a different experience because animals are involved. The gorilla track, for example, is a great example. Sometimes you go and the gorillas aren't there. Other times you go and the gorillas are there. The gorillas are fighting. They're eating their own poop. Like, they're doing all kinds of stuff, right? The safari. Sometimes you'll see the lion. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes they'll be sleeping. Sometimes, not very often, but they'll be walking around, generally at sunset. So there's so many things to do and so many different things to see and different variables. So if you've never been, it is a full day park. With the exception of if you're not into these sorts of things, then if you just got the expendable income, you want to go, just go and hit what you want, right? But if you've never been, you're into animals, it's a full day park. I'm sorry, it is. It just is. If you're a pass holder, you're probably not even watching this anyway, and it's not a full day park unless you're really into Animal Kingdom and you want to go, right? There's various stores. If you're into just shopping and looking at merch, right? You can grab coffee and you can hit up the food booths, the shows. If you go early enough, the safari is different in the morning than it is when the sun's going down. There's so many different variables there. So when we're thinking about, is Animal Kingdom a half day or full day park, it really depends upon you. It depends upon your goals. It depends upon if you've been, if you're not, what you're into, right? Take all that into consideration. Look up some videos about Animal Kingdom and then make a decision from there. Don't listen to these people who, you know, they're thinking in their terms if Animal Kingdom is right for them and then importing it into your mind, right? That's not very helpful. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. And if you got any questions, reach out. You know, we book cruises, Disney, all kinds of vacations, and our services are 100% complimentary if you book with us. All right, see you guys.